Show you how I do my rewind springs. This here is the rewind spring. It's about a 3-foot long piece of spring. If you pop this out, it will straighten out and go flying, and you'll have a 3-foot piece of spring to coil back up. Pain in the ass unless you have my little spring tool. Very easy to make. If your issue is just a broken pull rope, don't go in here. You can fix the pull rope without going in here. This had a lot of corrosion, rust, and junk and pitch stuck in here that needed to get cleaned out. I popped it out, took it to the parts washer, cleaned it back up, and it's in good shape. These are replaceable. OEM is your best bet. There are aftermarket springs available. If you're shopping on eBay, make sure you know what you're buying. The reason why corrosion gets trapped in here is because it doesn't breathe very well. The saw will get wet or it'll get washed. Once this piece is on, you can see it's sealed here, so it barely breathes. The best thing to do is, if you wash it, is to run it. The flywheel will help draw air through, and pulling the pull start will help pull water out of here. We're going to go ahead and pull the spring out now, and I'll show you how to rewind it. Use a rag. And there it goes. For the rewind procedure, get yourself a piece of 1/2-inch conduit, 7/16 hole, cut it so it just fits the housing of the spring, and this will spin it right back on. I'll spin the spring on resting on my thigh. It's a little easier that way. We'll take our spring, we'll orient it to the attachment point. We're hooked in right here. We'll hold it down with our finger, drop on the tool, and we'll start spinning. The end of the spring will try to grab everything and snag everything as you wind it. It is indeed a pain in the ass. But this is the best, easiest method I've ever come up with. It's winding right in. Once you get down to the end, you got to hold it with your finger, pull the tool out, and drop the last little bit in by hand. And there we have it. She's all wound up. The tool is just a simple piece of 1/2-inch conduit with a 7/16 hole drilled through it. As you spin, it helps lay the spring right back into the track. Pretty clever. It's the simplest, fastest way I've ever done it. Now we can assemble the rest of the starter. This little cutout grabs this little spur right here. Small pan head screw holds the spring in. Washer and the pawl clip. That's your starting action. The small saws have a single starter pawl. The bigger saws have a dual. This is a 3/6. This is a 020. The 3/6 has an issue here. This needs to be reclipped. We'll get a general count of twists. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need a good 4 winds. We'll put a mark to count the winds. One, 2, 3, 4. Send the pull start rope through. Fish it on through. Grab it with the pick. As long as you hold it, you can check to see that you rewound the spring enough. That seems good. We'll tie the little knot on here. Set your knot down in the hole. We are assembled.